Alrighty. Enough of that. Alrighty. Enough of that. Nice to be back. Hi. Got my camera set up in a weird spot, so we'll be looking this way a lot. I don't care. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Dynasty by the Bay franchise? Dynasty? Whatever we want to call it. GM, game player, game maker, player, producer. Let's just hop right into it. No time for complaining about here. Hopefully my chat thing will work. Alrighty, and here we go. Game 2 of the interleague series between the A's and the Giants. Jesus Luzardo getting the start for the A's. We are countering with Kevin Gausman. Believe it or not in the top 3 in Cy Young talks. Kind of criminal if you ask me.
Afternoon baseball now from the shores of McCovey Cove and Oracle Park here in San Francisco. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's
Beautiful.
and the
Night at
San
Oracle.
Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the
Hopefully
better
that
he
worked.
pitches. Really tough to
Kevin
hit
Gausman on the mound. There's your numbers right there.
And that's
8-4 with a
one of the reasons why
1.4
his team
ERA.
loves when he's
Been
on the
phenomenal for
mound.
it,
He
at
doesn't
least.
give up very many crooked numbers.
Into the boxes, the leadoff man, Elvis Andrus, and we are set to go here from
Adjust
San
something.
Francisco.
Now, I'm still getting used to YouTube. It is set up differently, as expected, so I'm a little slow to read chat, or there are issues with anything, audio and video, just let me know. We'll figure it out together.
He's set and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball.
It's been 9 days since I played. 9 days.
First pitch, 105.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Andrew takes that splitter low, 1-1.
This Giants team as they begin play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that.
They've indeed been doing very well. Kind of played herself back into contention. Especially in the wild card.
There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday.
Andrews fouls it off.
And they're looking to continue
64 degrees. Wind blowing out.
64
Miles
degrees
an hour.
temperature here at first pitch this afternoon.
We're going to have to watch the home run ball for sure. Here's the 1-2.
There's a shin-high slider
bite.
laid off for a ball.
2-2. Check swing. Does not
Starting to
go.
Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Let me get analytics here to make sure this is working. There it goes. Full count to Elvis.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Foul it
And
off.
it's
We'll do it
fouled
again.
away.
Another 3-2.
The next 3-2.
Swung it, fouled it off.
bouncer to the left side.
Go. Toribio's got it. One out.
And that's out number one.
Oh, I forgot about my
And here's a
little
shot at
watermark
the
here.
starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on?
There's the A's lineup tonight. Andrews, Profar, and Chapman, 1, 2, 3. Olsen, Pinder, and Canna, 4, 5, 6. Biscotti and Wright. Murphy behind the plate.
Completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that
Let
behind him.
me flip this. Oh. Put my webcam out of the way there. Totally forgot about my little watermark. I'll have to fix that. Know where to fix it. I'll have to go. We'll have to deal with the watermark for this game. I'll fix it in the next. Put it somewhere else. So here is Jerickson Profar now.
Here's Jerickson Profar.
He came over from the Padres in a trade earlier this season. That meant sent Yasmero Petit over.
Results he or his club have been hoping for.
Go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I want to say it's really worked out for the A's. They're 36 and 42, falling into the clutches of the Mariners.
The bouncer
A
to
ground
the left
ball. Trivio. Two down.
side. On to Posey at first, and there's out number two.
That out of the way.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Very nice hitter here. Good on the defensive side of the ball for
From
sure.
the stretch, here's the pitch.
98 up and in, taking for the
Well,
ball.
even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like
Ooh,
bragging
okay,
rights,
2-0.
they're not having to stay at hotels.
I'm a little blind
It's
back
just
here.
like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
2-0 to Chapman.
The 2-0 on the way.
Check swing.
Now a check swing, appeal to first.
Brings him up.
Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike one.
Arksdale, 2-1 to Chapman.
To 2-2
Goes back and blows a 95-mile-per-hour fastball.
Right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And that one yanked just foul.
Chapman trying to rip it their way. Diamondbacks continue to lose, it seems. A pretty ugly streak.
Another try at 2-2.
For full count.
Matt Olson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Just underway here in San Francisco.
We can't forget we lost 2 players in the last game. Chapman's going to shoot that to right field, and there is a hit for the A's.
Two-out base knock.
First hit off of Gausman by Chapman.
I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4 hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Quality looks pretty good. I hope you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Looks a little rough. Does that look rough? Looks okay. You guys let me know what you think of the quality. Well, here is Olsen now. 2 out, 1 on.
First pitch of the AB on its
Wind
way.
blowing out. Definitely power threat.
Burned on that
Especially
one.
that one. He's gonna rip that one foul for sure. 0-2. 20 pitches thrown by Gausman here in the first inning.
The 0-2 home.
Chapman doesn't bite.
Chapman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Look out.
Slider inside. These ace hitters are not going after these pitches either.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
1-2 to Olsen. Chapman's on first. Check swing. Umpire rings him up. That'll do it for the A's in the first inning. It took 21 pitches, but we get out of it. Go to the bottom of the first. Take a look at the A's pitcher today. There you go. Jesus Luzardo, 6-4 with a 4.4 ERA. The lefty. 81 innings, 77 hits, 61 strikeouts. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
And lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Striding in is
Got a lot of our lefty set lineup here. Here's Donovan Solano hitting leadoff.
now the pitch.
Taking over ever since Estella got hurt.
Here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that.
Get my
behind them.
reflexes
Show
back.
up
0-2 to
the
Solano.
Looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Fastball way inside there.
1-2.
Second here. Let me look at something. I'll say MLB 14. That's not right at all. Definitely not MLB 14. '21, man. Come on. Go. Now we'll see if that's fixed. There it goes. Let's have to figure out a little bit of this.
And he lays off a
97 outside, 2-2 to Solano, hitting over 300
You know
this
he
year.
missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying
And
to
that's
do.
part of the reason why is he's going to shoot at the right center field, and that will get down. Leadoff hit for Donovan Solano.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Solano's been good with. Well, here is Del VR hitting second today.
in now. Fernando Del
He has
Villar.
struggled since coming up.
First pitch to him is in there
Number
for a
one
called
prospect,
strike
but
one.
it's only a matter of time before he properly figures it out. Strategic reason why he's batting second today.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Swings and misses at the curveball.
And he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Gonna take him a while to find his mark here. As you see, he strikes out there
Swinging for the first out.
It's
on
always
3
nice
pitches.
to see
Luzardo, first strikeout for him.
off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here is Yastrzemski now.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in.
He's gonna swing at the first pitch, and that will be too shallow.
Kenna is
Caught by
there,
Kenna.
2 gone.
Oh, back to first. There's our lineup for tonight. Solano, VR, and Yastrzemski. Posey hitting 4th. Slater and Will Wilson 5th and 6th. Kurt Casale with a start behind the plate. Toribio at 3rd, and Gausman on the mound.
Percentage of over 400. As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As he'll take a look at
About that 238 average, Posey's been having a very good last week. Getting on base. You can tell no home runs with him. Been doing a lot of... Wow, what a play. Hey, Scotty, what a catch. Take that one to the replay. That'll do it for the Giants after the Superman catch by Piscotti.
Saturday baseball after this. And that brings up Chad Pinder, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Here we go. Here's Chad Pinder now.
First delivery to him.
Fastball trailing inside, 1-0.
On the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
We're feeling the zone squeeze early by the home plate umpire. He's not giving us those calls on the inside. 2-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Here is a very strong man. Don't hang these pitches. Swing and miss at the splitter. 2-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 2-2.
We're missing with our off-speed stuff. And we can't be having here. Bites off that one. Still 2-2. See what my bullpen looks like here. And we've got everyone pretty much ready to go. Pinder fouls off another slider. We are so off on our pitches today. Full count. I can already tell pitch count's going to be a problem.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
They're going to blow a 97 right by him. Pinder strikes out. Second K for Gausman.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to.
That was actually probably a mistake to throw it there. Got lucky that he missed it. Well, here is Mark Canna now, playing center.
So now it's Mark Canna.
So a guy with a lot of pop. You missed your location.
He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Hitting right at the Mendoza line.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north.
That would explain why our zone has been squeezed.
He really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the
There's a swing and a miss at the slider. Once again, hanging the slider.
I think he's a very
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Able to protect the plate
go
with 2
back.
strikes, and he'll see another one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Good. One and two.
Here he comes again, 1-2. This is hit
Catches
high
up to
in
that
the air,
fastball,
toward
but
left center.
BR
Giving chase.
got it.
He
2 down.
tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
95 speed that we talked about out there in center field.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Next to hit is Stephen Piscotty, and he's seen his numbers on the rise.
Yeah, here
over
is
the last
Piscotty.
5 games or so.
Made the superhuman catch in the last half inning. Does have power.
First offering on its way.
Shoot that one
Timing
foul.
just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss. Good sliders. Gausman's about to throw his 40th pitch here.
I know that feeling. Played 14
Like 2
years
innings.
in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's the 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Piscotty strikes out. How about that for Gausman? Striking out the side there. I'm sorry, struck out 2 of 3. To the bottom of the second, 0-0.
Now it'll be Austin Slater. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Here is Austin Slater now.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That is literally the reason why he's starting against lefties. He does so much better against lefties than he does righties. Only makes sense to put him in today. Playing right. Kripke is playing left. Here is Will Wilson.
Into the box now. Will Wilson.
Shortstop.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
He's done pretty good. Not a lot of at-bats. Don't buy too much into the average, the OPS. Been pretty good.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
They're from the Angels in 2019. I don't know if that's true or not.
Slater on at first. Nobody out.
Boy, that sinker broke at the last second. That's a foul ball. 9-2.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good
Bites that one
changeup.
off there.
He'll try again, 1-2.
And Wilson shoots that back up through the middle. There's a base hit. How about back-to-back knots for the Giants? Stays hot.
2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board.
Now here is Kurt Casale. Getting the start today behind the plate.
So now to the plate, Kurt Casale. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Got 1 home run, 6 RBIs, all of those coming from pinch hits. Pinch hitting.
Runners at first and second. Hammered the other way to
He's going to hit that to right field, and he's going to do it again as 1 run's going to score. Casale's going to get to second, and Giants take a 1-0 lead off of Kurt the Clutch Casale.
Written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores.
He just
Now
thrives
it's
with people
buddy to
on
return
base.
the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
stuff.
Standing in now, Luis Toribio. As the first pitch
Here
misses
is
to
Toribio now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him
Second
out.
and third, nobody out.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and
He's
a
gonna shoot
liner.
that right at Chapman.
Reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's
One
gone.
down. Speaking of defense, fourth in the American League in defense right here for the A's. Pinder, Canna, and Piscotty in the outfield. Chapman, Andrus, Profar, and Olsen around the infield. Sean Murphy behind the plate. Very good infield there, defensively speaking.
They play stout defense.
See if it serves him well today.
Into the box, Kevin Gausman.
Here is Gausman.
Look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit to
Gausman. Wow, the runner at third did not go.
gets him 2 down.
But Gausman is just going to ground out. Slater did not run. I'm sorry, Wilson didn't run. 2 down. Back top lineup we go, and Solano.
Donovan Solano, second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe
Swings at the first pitch, hanging curveball, but that will die out in center field.
Get there, and he
Giants are
puts
going to
it
have to
away
deal with
to
1.
retire the side.
We'll take that. 1-0 lead after
Giants
2.
gonna run on the RBI double.
Thanks to Casale.
Play 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Okay. Here is the catcher, Sean Murphy, hitting 232 on the year.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down?
Solano's got that. 1 pitch, 1 out. Gausman needs a quick inning here. We'll take a look at your NL West standings here. My webcam's in the way. Sorry about that. San Diego in first place. Dodgers 1 game back. Colorado, and here we are in 4th. The Giants 9 games back. And Arizona continues their free fall. 16.5 back. I actually turn my webcam off so we can see the actual stats.
He's set. Here it comes.
There is a 2-seamer.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Big swing and a miss.
Goes in there with a fastball. 1-2 to Luzardo. He strikes out. Gausman with his 4th K.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look.
Gausman has 8 wins, by the way. Nelson Lamet continuing to have a fantastic season. Should be the Cy Young at this rate he's going. Not even close. Back to the top lineup we go, and Elvis Andrus.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good take there to lay
Pump
off
is
the
not
high
giving us the
fastball.
high. Not giving us anything in that zone.
The 1-0 home. That's popped up. Now towards short right field.
Don't pop up Solano.
Solano's got it, and the side
All right.
is retired.
Good inning.
2-3
We needed
go
anything
A's.
like that.
They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, Fernando Del VR. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matt.
All right, so here is Del VR.
Go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging.
Of course,
at him.
the ump
You
is
have
going to give
find
him
a
that
way
call.
to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
VR has been very frustrating to get on base for sure.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch
Swings
there
and misses
down
there.
below the
Quickly
zone.
0-2
Gotta
again.
go after it.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he'll try to get him to chase
1-2.
the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
I know Del VR's got.
Stone cold take.
He's a lot
right
better
there.
against
That
righties.
fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A lot better against righties than he is lefties.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation
You know what?
of some more off-speed
Turn the
stuff.
webcam back.
But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
Make it a
about
little
his
shorter.
fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Put it over here. I don't know where to put it, man. Information everywhere. Put it right here. Why not? 1-2 to Del VR.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls
Stays
this one
alive.
off.
Me up here then. 1-2.
That's lifted the other
Go.
way after
Didn't
the
strike out this time. It's going to fly out to left field though.
defender settles under it, and there's one
LVR
down.
struggles continue. He'll get it though. He's got a long ways to go.
So the next to bat will be Mike Yastrzemski. Flied out in his first
Here is
at-bat,
Yaz.
so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power,
Swings and
feeling
misses
pretty
there.
Good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 0-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-1. Yes.
Nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
All of a sudden,
He got
Luzardo
swung
having
and miss on that
impeccable
last pitch, but
command.
That's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The take, 2-2.
This is inside with the fastball there. Good
Yastrzemski strikes out, man. I swear, I miss with more pitches in the zone with Yastrzemski than anybody else on this team combined. And he shouldn't be missing those.
0 for 1 for him here in
This comes up and says good timing. Just early? Eh. Sorry to say, if that said good timing, there should be no
first
reason
pitch
on
on
it.
the
So
way. Strike 1
Posey's
to
going to
start the
swing and
at-bat.
foul that off. There you go. Spoke earlier of how good Posey's been, hitting 293 in his last hit.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now.
Now
as he
my
can't get extended
discipline
there,
is
and it's 0-2
going
now.
out the window here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Be a little better.
Oh, a tough pitch to
Curve.
lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be
Man,
on
this
it
auto
with a
reminds me of
curveball.
Banda a little.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball.
Posey strikes out.
Missed, and the side is
Anywhere outside the
retired.
box, you can't hit it.
Giants are down 1-2-3.
Matter who your player
They lead
is.
it 1-0.
So after 3, Giants 1, Oakland 0.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Okay, that works. Alright, so here we go. Here is Jerickson Profar.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He's going to swing at the first pitch.
Yastrzemski's got it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
There it is. Alright, so here we go. Back to Matt Chapman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0.
Got the only hit. The A's.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
And be hanging these sliders there as he swings and misses 0-2.
The 0-2 home.
Ooh, Mr. Mark again fouls it off. What up, Nick? Party you had late dinner? Ah, man, don't apologize. What'd you have for dinner? There's strike 3. Goes back to that slider. Paints the corner. 5 strikeouts for Gausman. Looking good.
Pitch speed comparison for the two starters, and boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s.
Ooh. Chops.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And Dan, it seems like this starter.
Let me see if I can get rid of my watermark. I don't need a watermark.
Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down.
Give me a second here.
Doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested
That
to see
is
if this offense
under.
can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Where is that? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, give me 1 second. Where is it? Here somewhere. I'll have to find it. There it is. Oh god. Okay. Let's just put it here. Publish that. That should go away now. That did not go away. Yeah, I'll just remove it for now. Then we'll go from there. I'll fix that later. How are things? Not bad. They're getting better.
Now here's the first offering.
I'm on vacation. Started today.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
As long as my boy stays in school, we'll be happy. What's going on in your neck of the woods, man?
2 out, nobody on.
Throwaway pitch there.
Find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Yeah, Vanessa's on the smooth side of recovery, so that's definitely better. What a 2 to Matt Olson.
And another foul ball.
Working pregnancy. You feeling okay? Still doing good? Baby still doing good?
Here's another 1-2.
Swing and a miss. Olson, looked like kind of a freak-out swing more than anything. 6 strikeouts for Kevin Gausman. Let's go bottom of the 4th. Giants 1, A's nothing.
And now, Austin Slater set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
How's the video quality? Does it look good or does it look hazy or anything?
First pitch on its way. Down on the shins and missed with
I'm still trying to get this figured out.
Left-handed pitching so far this season. Slater brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and the look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
1-1 to count.
So far, so good. Fantastic. Glad she's healthy. The baby's healthy. Slater shoots that down the line. Chapman got him.
And there's one down now.
Nice play. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Chapman.
Another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner.
He nails Slater at first base.
And then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that.
Makes it look easy. That's your 4th ranked defense. Baseball there.
At the plate now, Will Wilson. As he will take strike 1 on
There is Wilson. 1 for 1. He has a single in the 2nd.
Man, this guy's been incredibly
Looks good.
efficient
Okay.
so far.
When I full screen my like little preview window, it looks fuzzy to me. So that's why I was asking.
He's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Says I'm at 720. I don't know whether if I should go 720-60 or 1080-30.
now the 0-1.
Swing and a miss again. I wouldn't too.
Strike 2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Luzardo's really pitched very well since that 2nd inning.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And here's a ball in the air
There you
now,
go.
carrying a bit out toward
Wilson's
right
going to hit
center.
that to right, but right into Piscotty's glove.
Is over
Play
to
with
his
2
right
down.
as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Either have upsides. Yeah, I guess if it's fine the way it is now, I'll keep it here. It's just the way my
So
preview
next
window
to hit
looks.
is Kurt Casale. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
So here is Kurt
Really got a good
Casale.
pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
Giants lead 1-0
Pitches
because of him.
Maybe
An
once a
RBI
week,
double in his
maybe
last
once a
at-bat.
game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That evens it up, 1-1.
Out of the way.
Now here's the pitch.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, I must admit, it's a pain to get YouTube streams up and going, but I guess I kind of like that. Casale strikes out. I can put everything in at the beginning of the broadcast, and when I end the stream, it'll automatically get put into my library, so I don't have to export it. So I kind of like that.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we
What
get
you got,
set to
Heidi?
the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point, and he was pretty.
I just gotta get
blunt,
used to the chat
just not
because
having
it
very
looks
good
so
at-bats.
different.
They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains
Pretty
to be
cool.
seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder,
Yeah.
Chad.
So here's Pinder now, leading off in the 5th inning, struck out in his last at bat.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Chad Pinder is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
So Gausman threw 21 pitches in the 1st inning.
And now pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Only thrown 40 in the last 3 innings. Guys have definitely done their part at the plate.
Good fastball
We are missing
down
our
around
marks.
the knees there, taking
Not taking
for a
advantage of
strike.
that.
The 2-1.
He'll be hanging that slider either as he fouls that off. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swinging a ball hit on the
And
ground.
another splitter. 2-2. I just don't understand how we're missing our marks that bad.
The 2-2 one more time.
How's your work going for you? How's work, I should say. Full count.
Great AB
Fourth
up
full
until
count of the
this
game for the
point.
A's.
Walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Full count. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Yastrzemski.
Oh, baby, Yaz, what a play. But Pinder really pulled that. There's your National League ERA leaders there. Gausman in first. Darvish and Lamet right behind him. Pretty much all NL West except for Kim and DeGrom down there.
Striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha flew out in his only at-bat so far. From the stretch. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Fouls that off. 0-1. Swing and a miss at the splitter. Quickly 0-2.
Quick hole, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
About a month away from the mini vacation. Or my mini vacation. Say bye-bye to the office. Yeah. Gonna become the, your kid's room, right? Is that what you said?
And it's fouled away.
Swing and a miss.
Went fishing in the dirt.
Throw out the out at first.
Makes the throw to first.
Gosman having a fantastic outing. 7 Ks for Gosman.
Nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department.
Gotta figure out the hitting, man. We'll be a playoff team.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat
Velocity's
something
down a
this
little
evening.
bit.
No balls and a strike to count.
4K TV. It offsets.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
There's a called strike by Rusty Valentine. 0-2 to Piscotty.
Itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 quick strikes and now the 0-2.
Splitter looks like a changeup, really.
1-2 now.
Splitter does not bite there.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
1
Ground ball.
Back toward the mound.
Wilson, nice backup play, and he's going to throw him out. 5 solid innings for Gausman.
3 go the A's. They're down
I may have to take him out because of his energy. I don't know. Seems early. A nothing lead, though.
Bottom of
We'll
the
let him
inning
start
now,
the 5th.
and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Luis Toribio.
Here's Toribio.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. And why does
What?
no one ever...
I can't believe the wind's blowing out at 13 miles an hour. We've had no home
Usually
runs.
blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Easy fly
As
ball
that
out
is
to
a little
shallow center
blooper.
field. And
Andrews
will
is
take
gonna
this
catch
one
it.
in 2 hands for
Let's
the
play.
first out.
Well,
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under
I thought he was going to
control.
drop it. Yeah, we'll let Gausman hit.
To the plate now, Kevin Gausman.
At least let him start the 5th inning, see what he can do.
At the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Curveball taken
Curveball,
low.
1-1.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched.
You ever cared to play lately?
The 1-2.
Yeah, I know. I keep being in that circle where I'm just like, I want to, you know, I watch somebody else play this game, and I'm like, I can't wait to play the show again. And now that I'm sitting here playing it, I'm like, oh, glad I'm doing this, but I just don't feel that same energy as before. Gausman strikes out. Good strikeout for Luzardo.
Love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any
I don't really know what else to
pitcher
play,
would
though.
ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Like the top lineup, we go in Solano.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. As he will look at a first
We get
pitch
buzzed near the
fastball
ribs
for
at
ball
97.
1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Which I've been so tired this last week.
And I believe he broke the plate.
Check swing.
There he
Went
most
1-1.
certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
I don't really know what to play, you know?
Count is 1-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this is
Look
taken
at
for a ball,
curveball 2-2 to
2-2.
Solano.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Solano swings and misses.
Blew the
Alright.
fastball right by him, and the inning
98
is over.
contact versus lefties.
Giants
Okay,
are down
we're gonna strike
1,
out.
2, 3, but they're on top 1-0. In at the plate is Sean Murphy.
Alright, 8, 9, and 1, 2 up for the A's. We'll see if Gausman can make it through this inning here.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too
can't,
deep
we'll bring in the
counts, and this
bullpen
guy's
here.
got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
I don't know.
Look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit fairly well
Fly
out
ball.
towards straightaway center.
Right to VR.
Del Villar
One
is
down.
there, and he has it for the first out.
That first inning really threw Gausman for a loop. Took him 21 pitches to get out of the first inning. No runs given up. But
Up next,
I need to watch more YouTube videos on how YouTube, streaming on YouTube works.
He's set and the pitch.
'Cause it seems pretty basic, which I'm okay with.
Thigh high, 0-1. This is hit the
Hung that
other
one.
toward left field.
But Grimsky will catch it. 2 down.
In his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Gotta get rid of my watermark.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Elvis Andrews, 0 for 2 on his line thus
Excuse me.
far.
Back top lineup we go again, and Elvis Andrews. 2?
First delivery to him.
Had a really good at bat in the first inning.
It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Strike 1. Yeah, I guess the thing I need to get used to is you're doing all of your video prep work before you stream. Like, you can put your description of your stream in the bottom before you go live. I kind of like that. 2-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
You know, and I'm perfectly aware that it doesn't have a big audience like Twitch does, but to be honest, my numbers were plateauing on Twitch, so
Here it comes now to Andrus. A swing and a drive to center
ball yard.
field. That one's got a chance.
But Del VR will catch it.
And
That'll
he
do it.
makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A's are gone in
That'll
order.
do it for Gausman.
Short end of
6
a 1-0
fantastic
series.
innings for KG. Should improve that MLB best ERA.
Into the box, Fernando Del Villar. He flew out in his last debut. Now here's the first offering. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
That is not true at all. Numbers are not accurate. LVR only has 1 hit since being called up. Not great. Not great at all, but you know what? It's going to take him some time.
Had him off stride that time, and it's
Wicked
1-2.
curve 1 and 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
No, 1 run.
The 1-2.
That was just because of Casali. Casali's first RBI as a non-pinch hitter.
Oh, a fastball.
DR strikes out again.
For the second time today.
7 Ks for Luzardo.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs. And
I'm telling you, man, like, I think VR is probably going to start off. I may start moving him as a pinch hitter. If he starts getting better, then I'll put him as an everyday player. I think that's what I'll end up doing.
Plate, Mike Yastrzemski.
Yastrzemski is going to hit against the shift. That's easily going to get down.
Down as that could be 2 bases.
There is a 1-out double for Mike Yastrzemski.
Second with 1 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making...
Posey swinging at the first pitch, and he's going to ground out. 2 down, Yastrzemski to third.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin
All right,
Slater.
Slater, good opportunity to improve your RBI count. See what Slater can do here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Change up inside 1-0. Everything just feels different.
Being in his zone. This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside.
I have to get to 100 subscribers before I can have my own custom YouTube URL. I think is pretty lame, but it is what it is.
3 balls, no strikes.
Fouls it off. Why I have to just put my link on the
Yastrzemski on third.
on my profile on Twitter. Atta baby Slater into the gap.
Down into left center for
Yastrzemski can trot on home.
lead even further as the
As Slater RBI double. Giants 2, A's nothing.
RBI double. So much of this game is situational.
Big insurance run there.
Job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And
He has
doesn't
been
try to do too
killing
much.
lefties.
He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Beautiful.
So now to the plate, Will Wilson.
Wilson tried to jump on the first pitch. Will not succeed, and that will do it.
First, and that ends the inning.
Boston Slater
Run will score in the inning on this RBI
gives us
double.
some insurance runs.
4 hitters now to start the
Going to the
seventh.
bullpen
It's
now.
2-0 San Francisco.
Close? Yeah. I don't really care.
Jose Alvarez is on
I really don't. I'm just doing this because it's just a hobby. Like, outside of work and being a dad and stuff. Just a, oh my god. Why? Why are you a reliever? I should just let you go.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second
Forgot
baseman,
about the,
Jackson Profar.
Always a tall
Totally
man
forgot
to
about the
get
broken,
late innings, but I think this game
bar.
is
Look at that.
set
Pitcher getting tired. Haven't even thrown a pitch yet.
runner on base right here could be huge to
Can
get
we-
something going.
Can we please fix our game?
First pitch.
What is the point of having a reliever if they get tired immediately? What's the point? He's got to be out there for 3, so.
Now the 0-1.
Out of the way. Alright, my dude. Ooh, called strike 3 by Rusty. He's gonna ring him up. Alvarez strikes out the first batter he sees.
Stepping up is Matt Chapman. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot.
Here's
Has to
Matt
be
Chapman.
ball play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit
Ground
on
ball. Wilson. Gotta hurry.
and safe. It's gonna be a big play as that last lunge was
Maybe?
enough to beat the throw.
I get okay. Error. Sure.
Game this late, the
Why is that
last
an
thing
error?
you wanna do is
Why?
give
What's
the
going on
base
with this
a
game
hole.
right now?
That's what this error does. They have a base
How is that an
runner
error?
with a chance to make some noise now.
So a runner at first
Okay.
now with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first.
It's this game. I don't think SDS knows what errors are anymore. How's that an error? Go back and look at the replay. Maybe I missed something here. The throw was in the green. Nope, not an error. Nope, not an error. He just beat it out. Ooh. I think we got a blown call here. That was in the glove, and his foot is not on the bag. It's so hard to see because you can't get a fucking good angle from here. Ball's in the glove here at this point, and that's an out. That should have been an out. Alright, the A's have been gifted a hit. Or an error, whatever this game wants.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Swing and a miss there.
Deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor.
Olsen 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out, and I think he flew out.
Runners on first with one down. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job.
I know he's got 2 strikeouts. I'm sorry.
And put himself in a good hitter's count.
Turned on down the
Waiting
line.
on that one. 2 and 2.
This will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2 and 2.
Chapman at first. After the error. I don't know how you give Wilson an error on that.
Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another 2-2 offering.
Oh, come on, Blue. That was
Misses, and it's gonna set up a big
Rusty. What are you doing, man?
Not a bad time right here.
Are you part of SDS?
3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad
Oh,
pitch,
Rusty.
it's ball 4.
Rusty, Rusty, Rusty.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Double play ball.
First, can this be 2? There's
Got it.
on to first, it's a double
Nice
play
job,
as their
guys.
woes continue. The inning
Got out of the BS play and the BS call.
as the error turns out to be unimportant.
Man, I can't give Wilson an error for that. Are you kidding me?
San Francisco, it's the
You didn't do
Giants
anything wrong there.
and the A's nothing. Adam Kolarek gets the call.
So here we go. Adam Kolarek out of the bullpen for the A's. He is 2-0 on the year. He will face Casale, Toribio, and whoever we got batting
Double on his line thus far.
for a replacement. Put you down. Probably do Rogers, actually. Another lefty. Believe they didn't go righty here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Greener, huh?
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Game get quicker or something?
0-2 count and the pitch.
Valley fouls that off 0-2. Must have got quicker.
On a good
Valley strikes out on the changeup.
swing and a miss, and he's set down on
For
strikes
strikeout.
for the second time today.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? No cambio. Hadn't seen it
Like a
in
weird
entire
sidearm
time.
delivery.
What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Sorry, Casale. No big deal, buddy.
In now, Luis Toribio. Got him to
Toribio.
on top of that one as this ball's dribbled
Got a hurry by Murphy, and Toribio's going to beat it out.
and somehow he's going to wind up with
How come that's not an error? Interesting. Alright, so... let's call on Joey Bart to pinch hit.
Joey Bart will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
244, 6 homers, 15 RBI, as he's been slumping a little bit recently. While we've been having Posey getting more starts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I cannot pick up
As the
that
first
changeup.
pitch
0-1.
swung on and missed for strike one.
Trying to pick up that changeup. Really throwing the fastball that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Some action
There's
out
the A, Sergio Romo and Lou Trevino warming up. Giants bullpen behind them is also active.
Toribio, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Good sinker, 1 and 2.
Pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only
Good arm behind the plate. Probably won't be going here.
Could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball
Get away
2.
slider. 2.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid
God,
off.
Chad Cole has 10 losses this
Every
season.
base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That's a double play ball.
He's got it. One there.
Tough at bat for Bart.
Trying to double play, and that
That's tough at
requires
bat
a
right
sub.
there.
One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Giants
Top
out
8.
in
Giants
front
2,
here,
A's
2-0.
nothing. Didn't warm up Rogers either. That's alright.
Tyler Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Tyler Rogers is our funky guy we got out of the bullpen. Like his pitching style. Probably the nicest curveball at 68 to 69 miles an hour. Definitely not a velocity guy. Relies on deception and movement. You can see his fastball only at probably 83. What's it say there? 80 to 85 on his fastball. I believe that. Could do with a 5, 6, 7 guys.
No hits to this point.
Is this the right Lyo to go? Find out. Giants look to get their 40th win of the year. We can hold this 2-0 lead.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Pumps in a slider,
This
0-1.
offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Appreciate everyone tuning in, whether you're here live or if you're watching the replay. Thank you so much.
0-1 count and the
If you don't know who I am, my name is Amos. I am a franchise guy. Purely franchise. I had a 15-year franchise with the Chicago Cubs. Now I'm starting one with the San Francisco Giants, where I play every single game. I have a podcast for the Giants called the Dynasty by the Bay Recap.
ready with another 0-2.
So hopefully you like what you see, and if you don't, appreciate you stopping in anyway. Doesn't bite.
Didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but
Streamed on
he
Twitch for
certainly
6
looked ready for a
years,
breaker on that pitch.
and I was just kind of checking out YouTube, so here I am.
The 1-2 pitch.
Out of the way. I need to go in there and add to Rogers. He actually has a slider. I need to go into Rogers' pitch repertoire and add a slider, because he has a slider.
Love for him to offer at that
That's
one.
quick.
Execution was flawless.
Dishes are
Nice
quick.
curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just
2 balls,
out.
2
Just a
strikes to
great take
Pinder
by the
here.
batter.
Fly ball
I'll hit
out
that
straight
to right.
right.
Slater's got it.
Is there, one away.
Your starter comparison, man. Pretty good from both sides, really.
So far is on cue. We give you a look at our
Gausman definitely came out and pitched like the ace he is.
ball game.
7 strikeouts, matching a career high this season. Or sorry, a season high, not a career high.
Next to dig in, Mark Canna. He flew out his first time
Looks
around
to
and then
improve
was
on
a
his
strikeout victim
ML
most
leading,
recently.
MLB leading RA.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's going to go foul. Oh, you're responsible with your dish washing. I wish I was that disciplined. We're always like, we have one day that we wash dishes. Ball's gonna go foul. Quickly 1 and 2 here to Mark Hanna. Like this matchup here. Guys are pretty aggressive. Pitch is way up near the nose. 2 and 2. Hey, you know what? That's good stuff to have when you have your kid. That is very good traits to have, because discipline yourself and, you know, kind of having a routine is key. Making your life a little easier. Fouls it away. 2 and 2. Kana stays alive. Don't know what I'm gonna use to get him out with. That's foul. And stays alive.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
There's a good curveball. And a strikes out. Beautiful pitch. Take a look at it. Comes right over it. Good pitch. And I tried to go down there and get it. Didn't do so. Now here is Steven Piscotty.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty, the next to hit.
A's only have 1 hit going here into the 8th inning.
From him so far in this one.
That hit was in the 1st inning. A's have not had a hit since the 1st inning. They should have had 2 hits. But for some reason, the game gave Wilson an error on a play that he didn't have an error. So, it is what it is, man. That's a very tough error to put on Wilson.
He's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Game's not over yet. There's a called strike by Rusty behind the plate. 1 and 2. And I apologize for the watermark at the bottom. I didn't think about that. When I full screen it, it doesn't look that bad, but God, mine just looks so fuzzy. There it goes. I guess it doesn't look that bad. Like, maybe it's just the preview window I have.
The 1-2.
Just stays alive there by Piscotty. 1 and 2. Look, Nick told me the quality is good. Excuse me. Nick told me the quality was good, so I want to trust him. Ooh, come on, Rusty. Where was that, buddy? Where's that?
He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Oh, is it not there for you? Maybe it's not there. I see it on my preview, so that's fine. Ground ball. There's the 2nd hit of the day for the A's.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was
That curve did not break enough. Piscotty's going to sting that one up through the middle.
This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Alrighty, so here is Sean Murphy now. Piscotty on first, 2 down.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy.
He's going to swing at the first pitch. Center field, Del Villar's got it. To the bottom of the 8th. 1, 2, 3, due up.
Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference.
You got another pitching change coming in here.
Double switch here.
It's gonna be Romo, isn't it?
Jake Diekman.
Oh, another lefty. Jake Diekman.
The 8th spot in the lineup on
Boy,
the
I don't
double
like
switch
this
here.
matchup.
Aramis Garcia is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Tag me on Twitter.
His past history with Jake Diekman.
Hold on, let me see it.
33 hitter.
Okay. I don't know why it's showing up on my preview then. Okay. No, I believe you. I believe you. I didn't mean to make it sound like I didn't believe you, but okay, that's fine. I'll love that then. That's even better. Thank you for clearing that up for me, my guy. It's not there. There's Donovan Solano.
First delivery to him. He swings and sends up.
Gonna say 1 for 3. Now he's 2 for 4.
Base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the
33-year-old Solano, man.
He got the pitch
Best average on the team right here.
hammered.
Want to put me at ease? Yes, yes.
standing in now. Fernando
Ah.
Villar. Now he'll try to
Tried to
run his
surprise
way on
bunt
base
there.
here, but this will roll foul. Diekman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen.
One
arm.
for
It's proven
VR.
Very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score
I
on
appreciate
this
it.
guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score.
I guess when I
on.
went through and
He's
changed it, it
walks
went
per
away.
9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch. It's
I
no
don't know.
wonder why
Anyway,
this guy's one of the top
LVR down 1 and 2.
1 and 2 now. Working for the punch out. And
Oh, what a slider.
got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name.
LVR's had it rough, man. He just has not found his stride yet.
4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Mike
Oh, Yastrzemski.
lofted in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there.
Gets it right to Piscotty, though. Quickly 2 down. Diekman is so hard to read.
The first baseman, Buster.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up Buster Posey. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Slider outside 1-0. Posey looking for his first hit today. And he is not going to get it.
Up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Man.
Giants leave 1 as they're unable to add
All right.
to their
Let's see if we can go close it out here. Last chance for the A's. We're going to bring in our closer.
Reyes Maranta comes on.
There is Reyes Maranta.
This one off.
6 out of 7 since being put in the saves role. Or no, I'm sorry. That's for the season. He's actually 6 for 6. He blew a save earlier this year when he wasn't our closer.
At the plate now is Aramis Garcia. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do. trying
Takes
to
a slider
score runs
outside.
Or bunch hits together
No.
off of a closer.
He's only 28 years old.
The 1-0 delivery.
Could be the closer next year.
Badly, it's ball 2.
Got to work on his walks per 9.
Changes
Looks
up
like this is going to be one of those predetermined walks.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls
SDS
on you.
loves to
You
do.
have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get
Surprised he
on
called that a
base
strike, to
any
be
way
honest.
possible.
3-1 the count now.
There it is.
This pitch misses here. It's
Boy, Rusty is killing me, man. He is not giving me corners at all
Wow, you
today.
know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me.
Probably the
See
fourth
catch
pitch
in
that he's
front of the
blown.
plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Appreciate you, Rusty, you stupid ump.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. This'll
There's a
turn
called
into the
strike.
slider
0-1.
here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Chris has put up some good at-bats today.
Popped him up.
This will not be one of them.
Posey in foul ground. Looks it
Posey
in.
gloves it, one down.
One gone.
We might be back tomorrow afternoon.
So a runner at first now with
Maybe.
one away, and Jurickson
If we are, we'll be looking at 11 o'clock Eastern time start. If not, we'll be back tomorrow night around the same time.
Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a
Change up there.
Strike
0-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
98er, 0-2 to Profar. To passive, we should say.
Nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Makes a changeup.
Garcia.
All right, let's hold this now. We can get our 40th win of the year.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Oh yeah, if you want to like the stream, go ahead and like it. I don't know why. I really don't know if that's going to do anything.
From the belt, the pitch.
Just an experiment, really. Somebody did. Thank you. I'm going to assume that was you, Nick.
And it's fouled.
No idea what that is. I cannot take it back. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Look out.
2-2.
That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Runta's really,
Some battle going on right
pitcher getting tired, huh?
Find the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who
I don't know who's a bigger enemy, the A's or the energy bar.
2-2.
Gotta go with the energy bar. Thanks, brother.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away.
Boy, Profar can really make some contact, can he? With his 47 contact.
Now another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
If I throw it off out of that box, he's not going to swing at it. I know he won't. See?
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Never will.
He's definitely gonna
Perfect
wanna
plate
get
vision
in
by
the
MLB The
zone.
Show.
He's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes
Full
in these
count.
long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Lifted the other
Hung that
foot
one.
down the left field line. Back goes
Yastrzemski will get it, 2 down.
Backs it down and makes the play to record the second out.
We had the same idea.
Up next to open, the third baseman, Matt.
We had the same idea.
Next it'll be Matt Chapman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Alright, last chance is Chapman. Really don't want to get to Olsen here either.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right
Give you a
down
cookie
Main
there.
Street.
That's totally where I aimed it, game.
Strike all much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Swing and a miss.
Swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves
0-2.
the final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Bobs him up.
Pops him up. And
Solano's got it. GG, guys. GG.
the Giants have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. A 2-0
Good
finish
stuff.
today. The Giants took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the
Not an
very
exciting
end.
ball game, but a win is a win.
His 9th win of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Jesus Luzardo pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Reyes Maranta closes the door for
Very
the
good
save,
stuff.
his 7th of the campaign. So that will wrap things
Well, there you
up.
go, guys. Final score, Giants 2, A's nothing. Kevin Gausman, your player of the game, as he should be. 6 innings, 1 hit, 7 Ks. Didn't walk anyone, didn't give up a long run. Luzardo with the loss. He pitched almost just as good, really. 6 innings, 6 hits, 7 Ks, no walks. Gave up 2. Not a lot of offense. Austin Slater with an RBI, Kurt Casale with an RBI, and that is it. I mean, there's just nothing to talk about when it comes to everything that's happening here. Let me find my screen. Screen me either. I'll find it here eventually, guys. Where is it? There it is. I don't know why I have that as the intro. That's not right at all. So there you go. Your Giants get the win tonight. Webcam's over here because dumb. And my TV setup over here. Webcam's right there. That's not going to work. Giants win tonight 2-0. We get our 40th win of the season. If the Rockies have lost, we get 3rd place in the NL West. Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll be back tomorrow for another game. Previous screen, so I probably messed that up a little bit. That's all right. I'll figure it out later. So YouTube is definitely something I got to get used to. Stuff that I'm going to have to get adjusted to and trying to figure out what makes a good quality broadcast. I'm pretty much doing this for fun. Nick, appreciate you hanging out, man. Anybody else that stopped in? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's going to do it for me tonight. Everyone have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow for whatever the next game is. I actually don't know if we're done with the A's or not. What's up, Amish? I'm just fixing to leave, man. Yeah, take care, guys. Thank you so much.